It was Draymond Green's turn to actually open up about the incident with Jordan Poole that happened at the top of the season and how it impacted the team. So he proceeded to do so on Stephen A's World Show. I believe it was during the Lakers game, and it was actually entertaining. I gotta say, you gotta give it up to the man, man. Draymond Green is always good content. Always good content. Keeps it a buck, whether you agree with him or not. So I would like to salute Draymond Green on that. Honing it, being a grown man, and handling his issues in the public eye is not always easy. And I think he does a pretty good job at it for the amount of bullshit that he finds himself into. That being said, no, first of all, let me touch on what he said. So he actually admitted that his relationship with Jordan Poole was fractured by the punch, and that it impacted his leadership and the way he actually approached the team on the Golden State Warriors. And I understand that because Draymond Green being such a leader for that team, such a pillar for that team for so long, he had the respect of his teammates. And that fractured it. The fact that he would actually lose his cool and show that he could actually hurt one of them if stuff wouldn't go his way. And I remember precisely Kevon Looney, after the incident, getting the presser and saying that Draymond Green lost a little bit of respect, actually a lot of respect, and that he would have to work very hard to get it back. So, that was a thing. I wish Stephen Curry would actually come out and give us a stake on that, but that's beside the point. So yeah, and Draymond Green said that pretty much until February he was sitting back, and not really being himself as far as leadership and assertiveness on the team, and that it actually helped creating some of the bad habits that they had and their struggles on the road and everything. That by that point, although they got better once he actually got back to who he was as a leader, they were pretty much too into deep for it to actually completely turn around, and this is why they lost to the Lakers. And this is what I actually wanted to touch on, because although I understand where it's coming from, I disagree, and here's why. Because they actually lost to the Lakers. And if you think about it, the Lakers started 2-10, and then until the trade deadline, which was in February, they were the 13th seed with a completely different roster. They still had Russell Westbrook, Pat Beverly, Austin Reeves wasn't really playing, Rui Hachimura wasn't there, Schroeder wasn't playing a lot, D'Lo wasn't there, Vanderbilt wasn't there, Beasley wasn't there, LeBron and AD were in and out the rotation. Who else am I missing? Wenyen Gabriel was getting a lot of minutes. Lonnie Walker, the 4, was falling out of the rotation. Basically, my whole point is that the Lakers also, first of all, they had to start over from the month of February. And even if you don't agree with that, because some players were already here, the fact is that they started 2-10 and as the 13th seed for a reason. They also had them bad habits that were deeply rooted, and the Lakers were able to overcome them. And I do believe that the Warriors also overcome them, because for all of the regular season, they couldn't win on the road until they played Sacramento, and they won like 2-3 games, So this actually showed that the Warriors actually got over the Wolves, but they just got beat by a better squad. That's all. It's not about team chemistry or nothing. They got beat by a better squad. The Lakers were too big. They were too deep for the Golden State Warriors, and Klay Thompson struggled. Jordan Poole struggled. Draymond Green was inconsistent. Andrew Wiggins was, but he's not going to affect the series. Stephen Curry was inconsistent from 3, although he had a good series, and this is why they lost. They didn't have an answer for AD. LeBron James played great in the closeout game. This is why they lost. This is not because of the punch. So I just wanted to say that. So once again, obviously I respectfully disagree with Draymond Green, but I would like to commend him once again for the honesty, and actually thank him for all of the content that he's been providing us, man. I believe he's actually an asset. So yeah, and that's all I wanted to say. I wanted to touch on that because I thought it was interesting, the fact that he actually opened up about and gave us his perspective on the incident with Jordan Poole. And real quick, about all of the media pundits that were downplaying the punch, saying that, oh man, this happens all the time. This is proof that no, it doesn't happen all the time, and you just don't get over those things like that, man. This was a relationship ender, pretty much. So yeah, I just wanted to say all that. Get in the comment section. Give me your thoughts about the whole thing. Do you agree with Draymond Green? Do you agree with me or not? And I catch you guys later. Peace.